Nikki Bill's MMA. This is Death Veil. That's Alyssa Veil behind the camera.
A retard.
Now she's being egotistical. And this is Nikki Bill's MMA. Today we're going to talk about the Kimura lock. Basically, you want to have your opponent in the guard, and they got to make sure that they don't have their arms like this on the ground beside their opponent, because if they do, that sets up the Kimura. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to single out this arm, wrap my arm around his with this arm on the wrist, come through, put my arm on his wrist. Now, what I want to do is kind of scooch over a little bit, so my leg is completely on his back. It kind of helps control him a little bit more. Bend it so his arm is at a 90-degree angle, and push his wrist up to the back of his head. Now, there's a number of ways to prevent being put in this Kimura lock, which I will demonstrate now. So, put me in the guard. Back over here. So, I'm in the guard. He's getting ready to put me in the Kimura lock, which he obviously doesn't really know how to do. Now, number one, I can make sure my hands aren't beside him. But let's say I make that mistake. I could lock my arm straight, so he can't tap me out. Number two, say that doesn't work. He's getting ready to lean it back. Grab my own shorts.
Known as his underwear.
Because that's not illegal in MMA, and let's try that. Come on. Basically, all that's happening is I'm getting wedgie.
Yes.
So,
Wedging yourself.
yes, I'm basically wedging myself. But he can't tap me. I'm perfectly fine. Now, let's say that doesn't work. And he's going to try to do it a third time. Try tap me. What I could do is lock my hands like this, so he cannot tap me. Try tap me. See, he can't tap me. And that's basically how you defend the Kimura lock. Oh, yeah. Wait, no, there's more ways to get out of it. See? I forgot. See, remember how I said that he has to try, when he goes for it, he has to make sure his foot or his leg is completely over my back? So
No, oh, yeah, you did that.
that's because what I could do is I could break this grip and I could front flip over. Now, he obviously doesn't want that to happen, so he wants to make sure he scooches over using his hips, and his leg is completely over my back. 1 second! So, yeah. And that's the Kimura lock.